Hello natural beauties, welcome to my channel. My name is Nat and today is going to be my first update for my palette challenge collaboration with Beth and Dede. So last year we came up with a point system to help us not only use makeup we already own, but to also keep us on a no to low buy. So we decided that you grab one eyeshadow palette, you use at least 3 of the shadows on the inside for a look. You do that 5 times and that will earn you 1 point with that eyeshadow palette. This year, we also added face palettes. So we can have a face palette and use it 3 different times and that will also be 1 point. So if I used this cream highlight yesterday and then this blush today and this highlight tomorrow, that is 1 point on this facial palette. So we are gonna go through the palettes that I scored points on. We'll see if I lost any points because when we go shopping, we do lose points. And then we'll go from there. I will let you know, last year we went from 3 looks up to 5 looks. And I feel like that's really kind of made it a little more challenging, but I really loved it because the first year that we did this, I kind of pulled like a stack of palettes and I'd be like, okay, these are the palettes that I want to use this month. And then I would just try and use them all 3 different times, you know, to score a point. Well, this year we're doing 5 different times. And I found that pulling a stack of palettes has been a little more difficult for me to get through. So I've kind of been pulling them like for a palette of the week. That's how it's worked best for me. So let's go ahead and see what I used and how many points I scored. So the first one that I have is my January eyeshadow rougelet palette. This was the first one that I chose because I did choose a second one after using this a lot. This is the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum. And here is the inside. And this is such a great palette, y'all. It's really cute. It's compact. It's in this little tin. So I think that this is perfect like for travel, you know, because I mean, I feel like it's kind of protected. And the shadows on the inside are really good. So, you know, it's got transitions, pops of colors. It's got something to like set your actual shadow with, something for under your brow bone. So I really like this. And I got 1 point on that. The next one I got, this is from Dede. I got this for Christmas and this is in my January monthly makeup bag. This is Laura Sanchez's Moods palette and this is just such a beautiful palette and I used the mess out of this, y'all. Now some of the colors were a little the same, you know, between these two, but like I said, I did them like as a palette of the week and these were really nice. I liked these shadows. They were nice and vibrant and you know, you can tell that there is movement in these shadows and that is only because of the 5 uses and not the 3. Next we have actually another palette that Dede gave me. This is Elf's Hot Chocolate Eyes and this was really pretty. I only had 2 Elf palettes before and I gave them both away. I decluttered them. They were not fabulous, but this one is really good, y'all, and I love the colors. So I'm really happy with this one and I got a point on that one. So that is 3 points there and that's all I scored on eyeshadow, y'all. I'm telling you, this was a little more difficult for me, but you could see, as you could see, I actually have like movement in these, you know, it looks like they've been used and I love that. Now let's move on to face palettes. So the first one that I have here is my Makeup Revolution and this is in Hot Spice. It's a blush palette. I got it for under $3 at TJ Maxx and I wish that I had better equipment to record with because you can actually see like movement in these blushes and I love that. So oh, I'm sorry, I got 2 points on this, so that's 2 points on that one. And then I got another 2 points on this one. This is from Clara Barrera. It's Nomad Sydney Bathers and it's a Kiss of Sun palette. And one of the ways that I've been using this right here is sometimes because I pull like certain eyeshadows that don't really have a transition and I don't want to use a dark, bright one. So I'll pull this and I'll use this as a transition shadow. So this has been really nice, and I was really surprised because in using this and scoring my 2 points, I realized that I really like to mix these two together to bronze, and I don't usually like a shimmery bronze, but when I mix these two together, it is just so pretty. So I got 2 points on this one. And then my last palette, I scored 1 point on, but it's a great palette. This is my BH Cosmetics Glowing in Grease Blush and Highlight Palette. And here is the inside. And this was a really nice palette. And I like when they're big like this because I tend to like mix them together, but these are big enough that I can actually get like, a decent size brush like right in one of them and not like have to dip into a whole bunch of them, but I like how big they are. And BH Cosmetics, y'all, they have such great products. So let's tally up our points. We have 1 here, 2 here, 3, 4 here, 5, 6 here, 7, and 8 points. So this month I have 8 points. Only 3 eyeshadow palettes, and that's not a whole lot. Now, I have really been using the second eyeshadow palette, Rougelette, that I pulled, but I haven't counted them because, 3 shadows, it's really hard because there's only 3 here. So while I have used this a few times, like for all 3 of these and then add in, these on the face, it doesn't really come out to 5 colors, but I'm still really enjoying it. And I actually kind of feel like I could possibly hit pan on this color right here. So I don't know if you can see that dent in there, but it's just gorgeous. And I've been really enjoying them. This one too, because this one I don't usually use like by itself all over my lid, but I did recently, and man, it was just gorgeous. So that's a really nice one. And then this blue, I love it. But I just think that this one has a really nice dent in it. And it's all because I, was trying to score a point on it for this challenge. I wasn't able to, but hey, I still got a whole bunch of use in it. And that is what I'm loving about this. Let us know if you're doing this as well, because there are other people doing this in addition to me, Dede, and Beth. We all have teams. So like that, we can kind of switch it up, work it out the way that our team is comfortable with, because the ultimate goal is staying on a no to low buy and using your makeup. So let us know if you're participating. We would love to come and check you out and support you. I will have the ladies linked down below. Thank you so much for joining me. Just know that I am sending you positivity, and I hope that you're doing what you love. I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.